Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Duru from Ahan Analytics, writing for the market breadth at 122.com. That's drduru.com/122, all lowercase. Anyway, there's some great technicals unfolding here with market darling Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG. I thought I'd just take a quick tour on what's going on here because there's a key level that anyone who is in CMG or interested in buying or perhaps shorting CMG wants to take a look at because it has turned out to be important for the last 3, 4 months. So let's take this tour. So CMG, Chipotle announced a 50-to-1 stock split, and I posted a real quick short on that way back when it happened. You could see the stock popped up 3.5%, but it didn't make any more gains after that, and it kind of just churned in place. The intraday high from that day was right at this level. Now, keep an eye on this black line because it's going to be important 3 more times, believe it or not. Then on April 25th, CMG reported earnings. It popped to a new all-time high, 6.3% gain. And you can see here the stock opened just above where that intraday high was from the news of the 50-to-1 stock split. Now the stock gained again 3 more days, and then it churned yet again. So this is another pattern that CMG is developing, that excitement gets the stock higher, but then it doesn't make any more progress after 1 or 2 more days. So it churn. It hit here and tested the 50-day moving average. This is an uptrend line, and I'll show how strong and important this uptrend line is in a second. But that's the red line here. So it's a 50-day moving average, and it has supported the price for many, 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 many months. But if you can look closely here on an intraday basis, the sellers took CMG all the way down to, you guessed it, this black line. And that's where buyers stepped in to defend the stock. And then Goldman, about 2 weeks, maybe 1.5 weeks later, initiated a buy rating. I forgot the price target. The stock popped 3% or 2.3, let's just call it 3%. And unlike previous bouts of excitement, the buying here actually lasted 3 more days, but then suddenly sellers turned on the stock with force on June 20th. That was a 6.2% loss. I'm pretty sure this was CMG's biggest loss in a very long time. And after this, it's clear that the sellers are slowly taking control. The split payable date is here. The stock gained 2.8%. This is the ex-dividend, or the ex-dividend payable date for the split was the next day. You can see there was a lot of churn on that day where CMG went all the way back down to the 50-day moving average and bounced right back up. But the next day, the sellers took over, took the stock down another 5.2%, broke the 50-day moving average for the first time in a long time. Again, like I said, I'm going to show you just how important this line has been. And then note here, this is today's action. CMG lost another 1.3%, which essentially confirms a 50-day moving average breakdown. That's typically a bearish signal. And look at this. The sellers took the stock all the way down just past this black line, and buyers stepped in. Needless to say, I think this line, which is $60.48, is going to be the key level to watch for CMG. If it closes below this line, I'm going to consider CMG taking a turn for the worse and flagging a bearish signal, meaning that it will tend to go down before it goes back up and recovers its uptrend. And if CMG manages, say, let's just say, to close above this 50-day moving average line again, I'll consider the uptrend and the bullish signal reestablished and back intact. So that's my claim. Of course, none of this has to happen just as I stated, and there are no guarantees, but these are things to watch and get confirmation, as all technicians do. Now, let me scan backwards. Sorry, it's going to scrunch up the text, but I just want to show you how important this uptrend line has been. The 50-day moving average has held up CMG ever since earnings back in October. And of course, we know what happened in October was the entire stock market bottomed at the end of October. So that bottoming of the whole stock market helped out CMG, and it just happened to report earnings around the time the whole market bottomed. And ever since then, it has been a strong, strong, strong uptrend. And of course, if you're a long-term investor, you know that if I go way, 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 way back, CMG has just been a nonstop winner for quite some time. I shouldn't say nonstop. I mean, of course, there have been some big dips, but this has been an incredible stock and an incredible run. People who care about valuation would say the stock is very expensive, but nobody can tell when anyone will care that this stock is extremely expensive. So anyway, just to reemphasize, this is the key level to watch, $60.48. A close below this will flip CMG from this bullish setup to a bearish one. And then a close above the 50-day moving average line should reestablish the bullish trend. So I sit here neutral on the stock, and I'm just waiting for the price action to tell me which way to go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more of these kinds of videos. You can also check out my writings on these things at drduru.com/122. Again, all one word, lowercase. Thanks for watching.